Melo, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yes,
Congrats.
sir.
I FaceTime Melo. Soon as I saw the news, he didn't answer. I just saw my phone earlier today. He called me right back. I never seen it, so I need to hit Melo. But happy as hell for Melo, man. First ballot Hall of Famer. Rightfully so, well deserved, as expected, but you can never be too sure about that. And I'm happy as hell for Melo. I know you played with Melo during the Knicks tape era.
Yep.
Um, first,
Prime time.
what's
That's what
what's
I call him.
what's something you remember about playing with Melo during that time?
I think at that time, Melo, there was a big misperception about Melo not being a team guy. Melo was a great guy to be around, right? He wanted to win, right? Like, for one, you rarely find a superstar that wants to, all the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, that man don't feel no pressure, right? Um, and I would say in my Knicks tape era, we all became like a tight bond. So
Yeah,
Melo was prime time. We knew that Melo is the dude that's gonna go out and can get 50.
for
You know,
sure.
he can sneeze and get 50, but he was generous with his celebrity. He was generous with his aura. He was generous with his light. Right. That's what really allowed the Knicks tape thing to happen. Right. Because when Melo was bought into it, everybody else was bought into it. And I'm telling you, man, we was like a rap crew. Like, we was moving around like a rap crew. Uh, and it was ride or die, right? Like, no matter what problems we got into on and off the court, like, we was all together. Like, off the court, we was just hanging. He treat everybody to dinner. On the court, he was at a time where he wanted to win a championship.
Hmm.
So to see him transition to, like, with Mike Woodson, and it's like, what do I have to do to be a champion, right? To take that step and to see that, you know, what we had with the Knicks tape era, I thought they had, similar to what they have now, like, an opportunity to move towards getting to the championship. Um, but I say, as far as like one of the coldest scorers and somebody don't even need a dribble to get a shot off, pressure is nothing to this man, right? A double team is nothing to this man. And to see my boy Prime, I remember when I was like 24, 25, going to Baltimore, and he was chilling on my homeboy couch. We was just talking about hoop. Then the night before he won the NCAA championship game, he was at my house in New Orleans before the Final Four. I went and scooped him up. So, to see somebody that you've been a part of their journey, and then to be their teammate, to see their evolution, right? As a Hall of Famer, I mean, first ballot, he is well deserving. Then when you look at all the points, there's a lot of points.
A lot
Steph
of
Curry,
points.
Steph Curry just passed Reggie Miller.
Yep,
Bro, that's a lot of points.
that's a whole bunch
Like,
of points,
like when you
man.
think about Steph Curry, it's like, damn, Steph Curry, what, 24 now?
Yes, 24.
You think Melo top 10.
Top 10.
That's a
That's
lot of
crazy.
points, bro.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of buckets.
First ballot, indeed, no
That's like
question.
40 on an off night type shit.
Like started off the game and somewhere found a rhythm and ended up with 40.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
could have had 0 in the first quarter or 2 in the first quarter, just didn't have it going, and then went to the free throw line a couple times and was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
bow, bow. Like, yeah. Now, I had the opportunity, obviously, to play with Melo in 2016 with Team USA. And that was our OG. That was our vet. I think that was Melo's fourth gold medal, third gold medal,
Mm-hmm.
third or fourth
Mm-hmm.
gold medal. Let me see, he won in 08, 12, 16. Yes, but it was his fourth Olympics because he played in '04.
Right.
And so, that was our OG, man. We had a Melo was in the mix with everything. He telling us what to expect against certain teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because that was my first Olympics. And so he was in the mix and he scored the basketball. Man, Melo scored in the Olympics. Obviously, Melo scored in the NBA, but Melo was Team Olympic scorer.
Yeah.
Which is a different thing. Like that means you on the team with LeBron James, you on the team with Kobe Bryant, you on the team like Kevin Durant, and they're saying this is the one we're all picking. Like this is going to be our team scorer. Like that says so much, man.
Yeah.
Like this is Team USA. That's the best basketball team in the world, and Melo was the go-to scorer. And so I think like just even with that, I'll never forget we had a little situation, and we had a little situation in Brazil. And after the little situation happens, we have like a 2.5-hour meeting. And I call him Doc, Mr. Colangelo, Jerry. I call Jerry Doc. So Doc, and we're up there meeting. Coach K say something, and then Doc's just up there going, and he going on and on and on, man. And we all just sitting there, taking it on the chin. Whole team taking it on the chin. We all sitting there taking it on the chin. Finally, after like 2 hours, Melo was like, "Hey, Jerry, we got it. We all grown men.
Yeah.
We got it. Let's move on now." Jerry, like, this happened again. Guys gonna have to go home. You're gonna be kicked out of the Olympics. And we just sitting there, everybody like, all right. Nobody saying. Finally, Melo, OG, Melo's like, all right, Jerry, we got it. Meeting ended right there. That was the end of it.
That was it.
All right, Jerry, we got it. We all grown men. We good. That was the end of it. So, I've had, just and having the opportunity to share that experience with such a great like Melo. Yeah. Man, well deserved. An interesting topic that had, yes.
That jersey about to get retired too with the Knicks.
It's definitely getting retired with the Knicks, and I think it also should get retired with Denver.
I do too, I think.
The reason I think it should get retired with Denver is because Melo spent just about the same amount of time with Denver as he spent with the Knicks. And what he did in a Denver Nuggets jersey, like Melo, when you think of Denver Nuggets and the baby blue jerseys, you first think of Melo.
That's it.
Because Melo made that like culturally cool. Yeah, he was like the person making the Denver Nuggets culturally cool. And had a great start to his career with the Denver Nuggets. I think with the Denver Nuggets, Melo scored like 14,000 points or something like that. Like,
it's crazy.
Like, definitely deserved to have his jersey retired. And I know, everybody's like, oh, but Joker got the number and he should get it retired. Just like other guys are grandfathered in. He grandfathered in, and his is getting retired anyway.
Right.
But both things can be true. Both guys can have their jersey retired. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a jersey at Michigan State that's retired. The number's retired twice. If I'm not mistaken, I'm almost certain it is. And this is a case where that should happen. Definitely should get retired with the Knicks. And the one thing, the one argument that people will try to use versus Melo in Denver is that, but Joker got a championship, Melo ain't win a championship. Denver wasn't just winning championships, but they won't necessarily use that with the Knicks, right? They won't necessarily use that with the Knicks because the Knicks haven't won in so long. But man, forget that. Melo jersey should be retired in both places. And I hope both of those places we are the game and get retired against.